Hi, this is Toby Alexander. In the Masters of Manifestation class I'm currently teaching, we are getting to the point of bodily control, which means you can control pain, and where we can control our reactions and actually choose our reactions. The hardest part of the reaction is to choose. A lot of people think it's the mental body because when you first start to become a master of your hologram, mental body training is usually what comes first, where you learn that you need to choose your thoughts. And before you can choose them, you have to be able to see what they're doing in there. So you're required to become mindful, which means you take some time to become alone, privately, with no music on, no distractions. You simply close your eyes and say, "All right, self, I'm just going to observe." You learn to observe what is happening in the space of your head first without the sensory distraction. The best place to do it is in a completely dark room that is at a comfortable temperature. Some people cannot deal with this type of environment at all because they're so frightened and because they have so many fear patterns built up around themselves and what might be in there. It's because they have so many thought patterns running around on the subconscious level that are controlling and directing their energy. It can be very scary when you first go down into a confrontation with those parts of yourself. Putting yourself in a comfortable room where you feel safe, mild sensory deprivation, and simply going into quiet, into the stillness, and in the stillness is where all action takes place. So here's what will usually happen in this order. First, you will get bored. Then, about 20 different thoughts will come rushing in at once. Thoughts like, what am I going to have for dinner? When is it that we're going on that trip? When are the kids going to be home? Is that meeting at 3 or 4 today? Etc. So you'll find chatter. You'll find chatter that goes on and on and on, even when you stop listening to it. And you might think, what part of me is saying this stuff? Where is it coming from? And you realize it is either a part of you or someone is talking to you from someplace else. One of the first things to do is once you identify the mental chatter is take the inner stance of you directing it. You are going to direct the mental chatter on what to do. It is a chaos pattern of several parts of your own consciousness. The first level of voices you will hear are patterns of energy that are stuck in your three-dimensional body, having conversations with themselves and trying to get your attention on the three-dimensional level. They are like little thought children that are parts of you. So you'll have your inner child in there that has all sorts of things that it didn't get, what it wanted when it was younger, and it feels all sorts of things. Or it might be a sad little child that just wants to feel safe and is scared of everything. Or it might be a really angry little child that just wants to bite everyone that it sees. And if you've trained yourself to be a nice person on the outside, and you find an inner child that wants to bite the ankles of every person that walks through the door and has very what you would consider irrational thoughts like, I hate that person, or I wish that person would blow up. I wish the world would be destroyed. You'll find some of these things inside of you. Who here has not had those types of thoughts? But what you have to realize is that you are not abnormal. You are not psychotic, and you're not nuts. Psychosis comes from when those energy patterns build up a stronger energy imprint than the energy being processed through the conscious rational mind. And then the psychosis comes out in chemical form as well, as it creates imbalances in the brain chemistry, which can even create shutdowns of certain functions in the organ systems that can create deformities in the brain itself and other organ systems. What is interesting is that in the hologram, thoughts will wear chemical clothes, which means that thought forms, which are energy forms, are templates that accrete the intermediary phase particulates that then create a reaction in terms of what we perceive as matter densification. So all of those parts of you that you'll start to find once you go into your own headspace actually have chemical bodies of their own. But if they're simply portions of your own identity from this lifetime, thought forms that you never assimilated, ideas or emotional reaction patterns that were created at different events in your life, they exist in your body as chemical form. There will be some type of chemical molecular structure in your body. In fact, the ones that are very disharmonic are the ones that cause chemical disease in the body. Disease is not the natural condition for the human body. Disease comes from templates, matter templates, scalar wave forms that are thought forms that are stuck in disharmonic with the natural frequency sequencing of the dimensional structure and the dimensional structure that the body is built on. They create blockages of energy and they create distortions in the geometrical relationships between scalar waves in the manifestation template. Now, the manifestation template has a job. Its job is to take the consciousness that it's composed of and manufacture it into a certain energy signature that from this state of awareness we can perceive as chemical reality, molecular atomic reality. Every thought you think has a chemical reality in your body. And these past thoughts can be cleared by electrically disengaging them, by combining them with the exact opposite thought or frequency. The key is that once you clear them, you are mindful and only generating thoughts that you truly desire to see their chemical manifestation of, either in your body or in your reality hologram. It is truly a practice of mental chemistry and becoming a master of your hologram. You have another body right now in density 2, dimensions 4, 5, and 6. You have another one in density 3 and another one in density 4. They exist with you at the same time, just like the atoms in your toe exist with you below the frequency or station of your awareness now. These higher bodies exist with you right now, and they have a physical form and chemical translation. When you integrate fully 6 dimensions of consciousness, your body molecules here change. They expand. You change angular rotation of particle spin and the speed of electrons as they move around the protons in your cells changes also. You accelerate in frequency and your matter particles become less dense. And there's more space that appears between atoms. The body expands and you have a bigger body. It's less dense. It's a semi-etheric body. The bottom line is thought is the director of frequency and everything is made of frequency. If you want to really understand and master this and clear any blockages to you getting what you want in life, I invite you to apply for my Masters of Manifestation training. I'm opening up just a few spots this week, so go ahead and click the link or button below to apply now.